What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to talk about why Bangladesh loves Argentina so much. We're going to talk about their history in football, how it started, and what's going on nowadays. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first of all, I would like to point out that when we talk about Argentina, we never say Argentina. We only say Argentina. Why? Because we love them so much. That's why. Just kidding. It's because the way it's supposed to be pronounced is Argentina, the way we say it in Spanish. But since most of us don't speak Spanish, we just call it Argentina. No, I'm not going to make that mistake. I'm not going to call it Argentina. Anyway, the friendship between our two countries goes way back. It goes back to 1953, which is a long time ago. In fact, I was born 3 years later, but I didn't know that at the time. But in 1953, our two countries established diplomatic relations, and ever since then, we've had a very good relationship. And by we, I mean Bangladesh and Argentina. Why do Bangladeshi people love Argentina? Well, there's many reasons. One of them is because of football. Football is one of the most popular sports in Bangladesh. In fact, it's probably the most popular sport in the country. Every kid, when they grow up, they want to become a footballer, a football player. And if you ask any Bangladeshi person who's their favorite team, they will always say Argentina. Always. There is no other team. They will always say Argentina. But why do they love Argentina? Well, let me explain. Let me explain to you the history of how football started in Bangladesh and how it got associated with Argentina. So let's go back in time again to 1863. The British came to Argentina and they brought with them a football. They were playing football and some of the locals saw them playing and they were intrigued. They wanted to try it out. So they asked the British, can we have a go? And the British were like, sure, here you go. And that's how it all started. The British introduced football to Argentina, but it wasn't until 1923 that the first official football match was played in Argentina. And from there on, football grew and grew and grew in popularity until it became the most popular sport in the country, just like it is in Bangladesh. So you can see how it has a long history in both countries. And when I was researching for this video, I found out something very interesting. I found out that the first ever football kit that was worn by an Argentinian team was actually donated by a Bangladeshi. His name was Qazi Abdul Ghaffar. He was a wealthy merchant from the capital of Bangladesh, and he donated the first ever football kit to an Argentinian team. Isn't that amazing? The first kit was donated by a Bangladeshi merchant from Dhaka. So now you know why Bangladeshi people love Argentina. Now you know the history of it. You know how it all started. So next time you watch an Argentina match on TV, or you're watching with your friends, just remember that there's a whole nation, a whole country that's cheering for them, and that's Bangladesh. And also, please don't forget to subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out, and it helps the channel grow. Thanks for watching.